It's in the cross, in towards Emblem. Dipping strike from long range from Simon Elsborn has given Wolves hope. There could be a sting in the tail of this tie yet.
Lee Clark for Fulham.
With just 2 points from a possible 9, Fulham were in urgent need of a league win. And a match against the bottom club, who were without a win in 13 games and a goal in 5, seemed the ideal opportunity.
4 Fulham men in the box, Hales, Coleman, and it's drilled towards Sahar!
Fulham were lacklustre in the early stages, but the familiar pattern of relentless pressure, superior fitness and a one-man advantage eventually took its toll. Fulham are back in the driving seat.
And the sense of relief is palpable. 1-0 Fulham. Lee Clark now. Is he going to thread through that killer ball to Sahar or Hales? He finds Goldbeck instead on the edge of the box. Goldbeck shot! Oh! Takes a deflection and completely bamboozles Nico Basson in the Huddersfield Town goal. I think the Dane's going to be credited for that one, and Fulham at last are beyond Lou Macari's battlers and en route to a welcome 3 points. Stevie Finnan. Wide to Bjarne Goldbeck. The substitute, Callum Willett, looks for it, but Clark has it. Plays it forward to Stevie Finnan in a good position here. Finnan must be 3. It is! Well, Fulham have laboured for much of this game, but it's becoming something of a luxury. And in injury time, Stevie Finnan.
Singing in the Rain was the one song that the 5,000 vocal Fulham fans didn't sing, but should have, as Jean Tigana navigated his side back on course for the title. Going into the game just a point behind Watford, but with a game in hand, Fulham simply outclassed a toothless Wimbledon, who had no answer to the terrifying pace and finishing of Sahar and Boa-Morty.
Throw in from Rufus Brevitt. Wimbledon defence backwards and coming forwards, and Louis Sahar fires home for Fulham. Angled right foot shot. Fulham a goal to the good. Throw in from Finnan. Finds Boa-Morty. Wriggles his way past Kimball, who brings him down just inside the box. Clumsy challenge from Kimball. And it's another spot kick for Fulham. Louis Sahar steps up to take it, proving something of a specialist from 12 yards this season. And he slots home again. The Arthur Wake stand erupts. Confident finish from Louis Sahar. Barry Hales. Plays it across an empty box. Wimbledon tried to clear. Lee Clark returns the favour, and it's Hales. 3-0 Fulham.
With Watford again losing, Fulham were back in their rightful place, a position they would occupy for the remainder of the season. Fulham set about a Pompey side enjoying a mini revival under new player manager Steve Claridge in front of a capacity Cottage crowd.
Louis Sahar looks for Hales and finds him. Barry Hales opens the scoring for the Cottagers. Killer combination between Fulham's front two. Louis Sahar finding his teammate just outside the 6-yard box, and he slots home. Pompey then coming back at Fulham.
Despite Portsmouth's equaliser just before half-time, Claridge's 9 men were no match for the mighty Whites in the second half, as Fulham ensured a 5-point lead at the top.
Fernandes finds Rufus Brevitt. Fernandes again. Crosses for Hales. First time shot for Barry. And he's delighted with that. Receives congratulations from Sean Davis and Rufus Brevitt. And Fulham are in front. It was a volley from Hales. So Fulham 2-1 ahead now in this ill-tempered encounter. Lee Clark takes it along the edge of the box and scores! You have to say the Pompey keeper could have done better there. But Lee Clark, Fulham 3-1 in front.
At the start of the season, many observers had praised Jean Tiganar's ability to facilitate pacey, elegant football in the comfortable climate of late summer. But some doubted his ability to cope with stubborn northern opposition on heavy pitches in difficult winter conditions, which pretty much summed up Bramall Lane on a Tuesday night in November. A superb individual effort from Steve Finnan after only 4 minutes gave Fulham the edge.
Finnan drifts past Woodhouse, and another Blaze defender. Well, he virtually walked it home there. Fulham a goal up early on in this game, the perfect start. Superb individual goal from Fulham's Republic of Ireland international. Fires home with the outside of his right foot. Perfect start.
But the advantage didn't last long, and in the second half chances were few and far between. With bookings aplenty in the direction of the Blades, Jean Tiganar later admitted that he was finding it difficult to accept the brutal world of Division 1 football. With Watford's game called off, we were able to extend our lead at the top of the table to 9 points as we laid another bogey team to rest. It was the dynamic duo of Boamorty and Sahar who penetrated the 11-man Grimsby defence to score. And had it not been for a fine display by visiting goalkeeper Danny Coyne, the damage could have been far greater.
Ball into Louis Boamorty's path. 1-0 Fulham. Louis Boamorty. His 9th goal of the season. And Fulham at last, on the 59th minute, break down Grimsby Town and go a goal ahead. Beautiful ball from Lee Clark, and there was Boamorty, left foot past the otherwise excellent this afternoon Danny Coyne, who's been the Grimsby Town man of the match in my eyes this afternoon. Could have been a much more flattering scoreline for Fulham if it wasn't for the Grimsby #1, but Sahar has it now for Fulham. Still Louis Sahar, great work from Sahar, right foot, oh! Fantastica! Louis Sahar, his first goal in 3 games, and what an absolute corker.
Fulham goal scorer, number 20, Louis Sahar!
And Jeffrey brings it forward again for Grimsby Town. Donovan, still Donovan, good run here from the veteran. Lovely run from Kevin Donovan, that is some goal!
Back in the Worthington Cup, we were up against Premiership opposition once again. But with only 2 positions separating us from struggling Derby, the debate raged on about who exactly were the underdogs.
Real chance here for Malcolm Christie. Derby County take the lead. Coolly taken goal by young Malcolm Christie. Clipped by Seth Johnson. Melville and Simons are forward. In towards Sahar. A goal for Louis Sahar. It almost comes as a guarantee with a ticket here at Craven Cottage these days. A goal a game, he just keeps up the ratio. And that was a free header from a free kick. Paul was committed. Somehow nobody was marking Sahar. And as simple a goal as he will score this season, his 19th. Fabrice Fernandes. Everything to his left. Hale's arriving. And now Lewis arriving. One end to the other. Fabulous Fulham break. And Eddie Lewis's first goal for the club is a memorable one. Derby were on the attack The battle was picked up first by Fernandes, and then as Hales let it run, and Eddie Lewis struck it first time.
Chance for Derby County to pull their socks up.
I don't know if he intended that or not, but it's a sensational goal by Darryl Powell.
Fernandes, Lewis.
On by Trott, there's a foul there on Lewis by Delap. Certainly midway through the half, Derby County seem to be coming on strong and looking the team more likely to win a place in the quarter-finals. Right now, that team is Fulham again. Goldbeck. Saha's there. It took its time to get there, but it is yet another goal for Louis Saha, and this time a goal which looks like putting a Premiership team out of a cup competition. Brave looping header in front of defender and goalkeeper. Number 20 of this extraordinary season for Louis Saha. And another extraordinary result on the way for Fulham. 3-2 they lead. Bjarne Goldbeck's teasing free kick off the shoulder of the Frenchman. And if ever there was proof that everything he touches is turning to goals at the moment, that was it.
December was greeted with the release of a new anthem for Fulham Football Club, as Colin and the Cottagers informed the world that we weren't Barcelona, just in case anyone in South West 6 had been mistaking our fluid continental style for that of the Catalan giants. But Preston didn't care who we were. Having been the only side to have beaten us in the league so far, and at Fortress Fulham to boot, Deepdale was not going to be a pushover by any means.
Jackson's there, North End have scored. Michael Jackson got there. We've just played over 4 minutes. Preston North End 1, Fulham 0. Chance here, Bjarne Goldbeck, dead ball specialist, shoots wide from Bjarne Goldbeck. Brevitt, who shot coming in. Oh dear me, can you believe that?
Despite a superb individual goal from Sean Davis, David Moyes' Division 1 New Boys held out to become the only side to take 4 points from Fulham all season.
North End 1, Fulham 1.
On a roll after his fine performance at Deepdale, Sean Davis continued to unveil his true pedigree with 2 goals in the first half hour, as we outclassed a West Brom side unbeaten in the previous 18 games.
And Albion have fallen foul early on. A well-worked set-piece goal. Brilliant football. So easily done. The ball whipped in from the corner kick. Jensen furious with his defence. Only 3.5 minutes gone. And Fulham have broken the deadlock. It's Davis that has got it. There it was, whipped in. Davis knew where it was going. Yet Albion didn't have a clue, neither did Jensen. And the Londoners have taken the lead. Goldbeck to his right. I fancy he'll deliver this instead. Hales had made space. Bromwich Albion will try and play it out of trouble and get themselves back into trouble. Here's Davis again. Hales to his right, tries the shot. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful strike! Number 2 for Sean Davis. A goal in the opening 4 minutes that gave the West Londoners the lead, and an absolute